Okay. Beloved friends, I am so happy that you're here with us today. And especially Cathi. We had a little trouble getting Cathi on today, but here she is now,
I
looking
am.
beautiful, beautiful and radiant as always.
Oh,
And I am so excited about today. I'm really glad that you're here. We're here to talk about activating the beauty, abundance, and light from our past lives. And Cathi Burke is here to tell us more. So, Cathi, jump right in.
okay. Welcome, everybody. So happy you're here. I'm so looking forward to teaching this amazing class. And I want to thank my angels and guides in the Akashic Records, the Lords of the Akash, for helping me to develop this class. They always tell me when the right time is when I'm ready and when the time is right. And we are so ready right now, kind of pre-pandemic, or actually post-pandemic, I guess. And we're so ready to just let go of the old to welcome the new. So I invite questions today. We can talk about, the different parts of the class, like how karma is a direct derivative of past lives, and phantom karma, and time to define the past lives, and how to work on going into the crystal caves, where the Akash stores the past lives, and actually mining them like you would mine crystals or your gems, and going in and picking, past lives that we had where there was just so much joy and beauty and light. And yes, we did have past lives like that. Like everybody thinks, oh, all of our past lives had to be, doom and gloom, but they're not. We learned a lot of lessons in our past lives, and we can go in and we can, mine the good stuff, bring it back in, reestablish it within our physical, emotional, and mental and spiritual bodies, and begin to live it. And we can do that. It's amazing, but we can do it.
Oh, I am so happy to hear that. As I've done past life work, it's been I've gone in two different ways. One way is I've gone in just asking the guides to show me what they want me to see or show me what they want me to know. And the other way is when I'm having a challenge in my life, I ask for where the heck did this come from? Can you show me the core, the root of this particular issue that I keep living over and over and over in different lives, in different relationships, in different disguises? What is the root of this, and what is it asking for to be released? So those are the two aspects that I've used that have been really interesting. But I am very interested in learning how to more intentionally harvest goodness out of there.
Yeah. Isn't that the coolest thing? I mean, wow. I took classes about 2 or 3 years ago. I took a class it was a class on how to perceive the idea of going in and actually, picking past lives and, tuning in. And it wasn't this huge, intense class, but from it, I began to play with it. And then more of my own angels, guides, and the Akash started coming in and giving me, different information. And then, of course, I teach that level 1 past life, where we can go in and clear some of the negativity from 2 or 3 of our past lives that are very prevalent in our lifetime now.
Yeah. So that's what I was doing, but it had just never occurred to me to just start harvesting real goodness.
Yeah, isn't that a great idea and a great concept? And I've played with it a lot, having a lot with my physical body since the day I was born. That's been my biggest lesson. And one of the things I've learned is, when you go in, like you just mentioned, Kimberly, and you say, where is this coming from? And, what's going on here? And then I started getting, this is a long time ago, I started getting visions of myself in past lives when I was in my 20s. I'm 67 now, I didn't even realize what was going on, but I would have these visions as a paraplegic, and I was in down south as a in the Civil War, and in Salem as, a white witch, and all these different, they would come up, or I'd have dreams, and it would be like, wow, and fascinated me until, it has to be at least 15 years ago or more, actually 20 now, where I worked at a center where we would go into past lives, do regression, and we would bring up the past life, and we would, through breath and different things, we would release. And then I became a facilitator for that in the 80s. And then, just anytime there was a class that interested me, I would take it. So I have a lot of experience in past lives. Since 1986, actually, is when it all started for me. But then even before that, with my own walking down the street and just getting these flashbacks, like deja vus and flashbacks. And yeah, that's all cool, but what do I do with it? So now, right, we have things we can do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of us have had some pretty horrific flashbacks.
Yes, and you can.
I know I started having flashbacks to past lives when I was probably in my just barely 20. And at first I wasn't sure what they were, but then I started to catch on that they were often place related. So if I was traveling somewhere new that I'd been in a past life, I would have flashbacks of that past life. And it would feel like I was that same person again. And some of them, some of them were pretty nice and gentle and peaceful and loving, and some of them were not. And as I was doing the deepest part of my own healing, I would get flashbacks of some pretty hard things that happened to me.
Yeah,
painful. Painful, yeah. And like you were scary and painful. But like you were saying, when I was having those worst flashbacks, I was also I had a guide, a human guide. So not only the angel guides were helping me, but I also had somebody who could help me to understand what I was seeing. And like you described, help me to release it, because I came to discover that when we get these memories or visions or flashbacks, or there's even a particular issue that keeps repeating itself over and over, it is so sick of it. It's trying to get our attention so that we can lovingly release it.
Lovingly release it, yes.
And so I can tell you that even with some of the most horrific past life trauma that I experienced, it's possible to view it like you're viewing a movie.
Yes.
Release it, just in case there was some fear about, oh my God, what if I just see awful stuff? And then along the way to transmute it. This course, though, the first course was a little bit more related, a lot more related to clearing the past.
Yes.
And this one that we're going into now is all about harvesting the goodness. So we will have a little clearing to do on the way. But can you tell us how we're intentionally diving in to find the good stuff? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so again, energetically, the times we're in, astrologically, and just all of it we're in, it's really important right now, especially to kind of concentrate on what do we want to create in our lives, where do we want to go, kind of like we're not pretending that everything's perfect, but in the same token, we're given the opportunity right now to look at, and as a life coach, I help people with this. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What do I want to bring in? Who do I want to be now? This is one of the things we're going to address in this class. Who do I want to be right now? And we're going to use that to open up the records even more and go in and see how we can get there. So again, energetically, the time is right. Clearing past lives, if that's where you're at, perfect. No worries. But we can do both, this is why I have the two classes. You can do the level 1, which is we get deep into the nitty gritty. We pull those past lives up. We use invocation and prayer and different tools and techniques to clear it out of our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Now we're ready for this. Now, even if you haven't done any of that, you can still mine the Akash. You can still go in. Now, what might happen is as you're mining the Akash, other little past lives may pop in and show you different things. And what I like to do is the minute that happens, I say, angels, guides, and lords of the Akash. Please show me what I need to learn from this. Now, they're not going to show you that very second, but then you'll start to see a pattern of things unfolding, like these little aha moments. And then we can also work with the Divine Four, which I bring in, Saint Germain, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Jesus, to just, okay, I see it now. I'm ready to release it. I'm going to ask them to clear it from me because it's still in my auric field. It's still hanging around, and every so often it pops up. Like Kimberly said, it's popping up to say, I'm here, let me go, let me go. It's kind of, we're holding it hostage as well, in a sense. Now listen, the more we clear, this is the coolest part, the more we clear and enhance these past lives and go in and pick what we want and choose to reactivate, we're not only doing it for ourselves, we're helping our children, the lineage below us, the lineage to be, the lineage, period. Kids, grandkids, what's ahead, the world right now, the grids of the earth. We don't realize that when we change a little bit of us in a positive way, so much more changes. It's not just us. So we're contributing to the new earth, the new way of being. And this is what the Akash can help us to do.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So there is so much more to us that we know than we know. And even beyond the past lives that we would imagine we may have had, or in past lives that we may have connected with, there is so much more to us that's available from the book. So soul qualities, divine self, Christ qualities are available to us through the book. And even beyond humanity, we haven't always been humans.
We've been on many planets, I'm sure.
So there are other aspects of our beingness in eternity that we can also access and harvest and pull into this life now to benefit us. So there's so much that it's even hard to imagine that's just waiting for us. Excuse me. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited to explore this with you, Cathi, because I haven't been that imaginative until recently.
Really? Well, I always see you as an imaginative person, but you're more imaginative than you were, right? Exactly, because you're very creative. So, if there's anybody right now that would like to, that would like to ask any questions, let's do that. Let's see if there's anyone that has any questions.
Okay, let me release that and open up to our gallery. So if you have a question, unmute yourself and just speak up or wave your hands or something. We'll see you. We'll catch you. Or put it in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. No questions. Okay.
Wow. Everybody gets it.
Yeah.
So, I can talk a little bit more about, like phantom karma. We did this in the last talk, but, I'm always willing to talk a little bit more about all of the wonderful attributes of this, not only this class, but what we can do.
In our last call, we touched on those mental plates, and there was a lot of curiosity about those mental plates.
The mental plates. Okay,
I was just going through the class guide and reading a little bit more about those mental plates. So let's talk about those.
Those are wild and woolly. Anyway, yes. So we have within us, within our psyche, what they call mental plates. So mental plates are like, if you looked at the brain, there's all these levels of the brain, and there's all different parts of the brain, and different parts that do this, one does that, this does that, emotions, and so on. The mental plates, to me, I have a pan, a broiler pan that's about this big, and it has these ribs that go across like this. And to me, in my mind's eye, that's what the mental plates look like. And there's 32 of them. So if you see them, you think of like a broiler pan that has those little either side going across like this, and they go all the way down. Okay. So the mental plates are all connected to emotions, feelings, that we can clear and cleanse. Now, there's 32 of them. I don't have the paper with all 32 in front of me, but they're on your class, in your class. And it's going to be beautiful because we're going to clear them. Now, when you clear them, what you're actually doing is you're going in with, it's kind of like, I learned it in this class called a scene healing, and it's kind of like psychic surgery. And you're actually going in with a word that actually puts on these special gloves on your hand that can go in and like a glove that would go across a table and clear the dust away. Okay, think of that like a Swiffer duster. Okay, we'll call it a Swiffer duster. And as we watch in our mind's eye, clearing the plates, and then learning a little bit about what numbers all the way up stand for, even though you don't have to memorize them. It's not like that. But it's kind of nice to know, plate 1 is this, plate 2 is this, 9 is anger, 10 is frustration. And as we're making the conscious effort to go in, I do it almost every night, and clear them, guess what? We have less of that lower negative energy being activated in us. So that could be a class all by itself, but basically I've put it in as a little bonus for the past life class, for the rejuvenation, because I feel like always when you treat the physical, you have to treat the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, you have to treat the whole person, right? That's holistic health. So when you treat the whole person, all right, here we go. We're connected to those records. We're pulling out, the happy times, the healthy times, the abundant times, okay? And we're trying to reestablish them, bring them out into the world. But if we have all this guck going on up here, it's going to be like a tug of war. So if we clear the mental plates, kind of simple, we have a much better chance of really integrating these parts from the past lives. Make sense?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the course material right now, and I'm looking at this activation journey using the 32 mental plate process that you just talked about.
Yes.
And how fabulous. When you're describing that, I was imagining it like blinds. I've got some blinds downstairs.
Yes.
And, trying to clean the blinds in between. Yeah, get them in between, get them around on the back, and like that.
Yeah. And then what you can do too, that's a perfect analogy. Then what you can do too is the more, say every night when you go to bed, like a lot of nights I'll go to bed, I'll do my prayers and whatever I do. And then what I do is I go in and I lay there and I visualize. It could be blinds, it could be my Braille pan, whatever, however you visualize it. And, the process I'm going to teach you in the class to clear them. And I go all the way up and I fall asleep. Okay. I also invite Archangel Metatron in a lot, especially in the morning. And I say, Archangel Metatron, please keep my thoughts high vibrational and positive. And he does. I mean, when I start to go downhill a little bit, this thought will pop into my head. And I know it's Metatron helping me out. So we can use Metatron, the Divine Four. We use to clear the mental plates. We use the special symbol that I'm going to give in the class and in the process. And boy, I'll tell you, you're going to feel lighter. You may lose weight. I know that sounds funny, but we hold on a lot in our physical body emotionally. So if we're clearing things, right, that stuff can just let go and we become a little smaller. So there's all sorts of benefits to clearing the mental plates. And we decided to put it into the class because I got a message from the Akash. After I did the class, you've got to put the mental plates in. Okay, let's do it. So we did.
You also mentioned those, and we jumped right on top of that. Said, Cathi, Cathi, that's attractive.
Yeah,
it's
we're going to
magnetic.
do that. Put that in there. Okay, we're all set. We're going to do it. So we have so much to offer in this 2.5-hour class. There's so much, when Kimberly and I work together, there's so much love. There's so much devotion. We want to help people. We want to make a difference. And we're a good team. I've known Kimberly since 2009 when I took the Angel Ministry. And we've done a lot together over the years. And we don't see each other for a little while or hear from each other. And then boom, we're back together. And I think we're like, soul sisters in a sense. And Thank you. I
Oh,
just want to,
totally. Oh, totally. We're Seraphim sisters.
yeah, Seraphim Sisters for letting me do this, because I just feel it's, again, we're at a place on the planet where we need all the good vibrations we can possibly muster. Okay. And, people that really get into, wanting to clear and cleanse and bring in the good. I mean, that helps again. It helps everybody. It helps the whole planet. So kudos to you for being open and willing, to spend a little bit of money. It's very reasonably priced. And to learn this and learn it, do it, experience it for yourself, and just enjoy what comes, because the fruits will come.
So some people have told me, a few people have told me, I'm afraid I won't be able to do it.
Why?
I won't be able to access the Akashic Records. I've had some people tell me I can't do that. So your technique is so simple and easy. I know it was easy for me to just
simple.
Yeah.
So simple. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because it's part of the class, but it's as simple as an invocation and intention, a relaxation for a moment or two, an invocation, a willingness to, use the tools that are very simple, that come with the class, and then then saying thank you once you're finished, and then turning it back over to them, and doing this very easily back and forth for the next 30 days. If you take the class, you'll have a nice little 10-15 minute homework assignment that you can do daily, that'll reconnect you. You get in, you do your thing, disconnect you, and then back and forth. It's very easy. Why does it have to be hard?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
No, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do it. So,
and the fun part, the classes you've been saying, is this Saturday. It's 2.5 hours. And the fun part is we're having a follow-up. So for 14 days, for 2 weeks after the class, we have a circle group where Cathi and I will be in there every day helping you. Like if you have trouble figuring out how to do the homework, or you have an experience you want to share, or you want to connect with your classmates, then you can come into the circle, because the circle will be a fabulous place to hang out together, to connect, to share, to ask questions, and to build friendships.
Yes, definitely. We've done this before with the lineage healing that I've taught, and the past lives. And I think we had an 8-week soul journey class too, which was fabulous.
That was so fabulous.
That was 8 full weeks, and oh boy, did we have a great time with that. I didn't want that to end. We had such a good time. So, this is going to be informative, nourishing, loving, positive, uplifting. When you get off the phone, you're not going to be, or the Zoom, you're not going to be confused. You're going to be happy, like, can't wait to get going with this. And then you're going to start to see results. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Book of Life.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about that. So, many of you have taken past lives, know about the Book of Life. But the Book of Life is a wonderful book that etherically can come to us by an invocation. And there's a process that you can use to go through the book. And you can actually, as you turn the pages of the book, you can start to connect with and see certain things. So, at first you might only see a color, or you might see a symbol, or you might have a feeling. But as you work with the book, you'll start to see more of the past lives that are still hanging around to be worked on. So, a lot of us have used the book to go in and do the past life clearing and cleansing and all of that. Now we're going to use the book to go in and find those past lives that were, again, nourishing and happy and positive and loving. And, and there may be part of a past life that was really like that. And then something turned and it went the other way. But we're interested in just taking out the goodness of it. Okay, nothing's perfect. But, if we were on other planets, which I'm sure we were in past lives, they could have been ideal. They could have been perfect. They could have been ideal. They could have been, what we'd like to have here now. So don't limit yourself, and please don't put yourself in a box, because if I can do it, Kimberly can do it, we all can do it. And that's just saying that we're all creative and we all have gifts that we can use, you know? So who's got a question? Is there anybody out there? Please give me a question. Or Kimberly, you can ask a question if you'd like.
Oh, let's open up to questions again here. Let me undo us here and open us up. And okay, I can see everybody now. So if you have a question, unmute yourself, and welcome L'Oreal and Cathi. I'm so happy to see you, L'Oreal. It's been quite a while. So anybody have a question? Pat saying no, she's got it. Pat's been here before. She knows this routine.
Okay. Hi, Pat.
Okay.
I've got a question. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, it seems like every day is a new experience for me to understand who I truly am on a spiritual level.
Yes.
And I'm very sensitive to the Schumann resonance, and I feel lightheaded, on and off during the day too. But it's like, I just give myself compassion. And today it was very heart-centered love. I felt so authentic today. It was a beautiful experience. I did.
You look beautiful today.
Thank you.
You look beautiful. You're glowing. Keep yourself grounded. Okay. So what we have to do in the times we're in right now, because man, the energy is, it's crazy. Is we have to stay grounded.
I go outside and do that, and I ground with Mother Earth.
Yep.
I do that a lot. Yeah.
And another way to ground, I'll show everybody, is just you putting your hands over your heart.
Okay.
And then you're stretching one hand up to the heavens and one hand down to the earth.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then you're switching and you're doing it the opposite.
Oh, awesome.
And you go back and forth. That's still a bit of Qigong. You go back and forth 8 times.
Awesome. My whole body's vibrating.
Yeah, and that will ground you. And it's so good for the meridians on either side of the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
cool.
8 times. 8 times.
8 times. And then I'll show you one other way.
Okay.
There's so many ways. But this is a polarity way in polarity, massage or polarity. You're basically putting your right hand on your left shoulder and you're crossing it under your breast. And then you're doing it the opposite way. And you're doing that 8 times.
Oh.
And that balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain.
Awesome.
And helps us to ground.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm so grateful.
I have to share this one more way. So you take 2 fingers and you picture golden light coming into the 2 fingers. And this is more for balancing, but it will ground you too. And basically you're starting at your feet with your hand, and you can even visualize this in your mind. And you're drawing a figure 8 over your head. You're going below your feet. You're coming up over your head. You're going below your feet, all the way around your body. You see what I'm doing? So figure 8s, the infinity sign, are so amazing. Donna Eden, I took her training, so absolutely amazing. So you do that 8 times, and then you come and you breathe into your heart. And you let it go into Mother Earth. And when you walk outside, bring your attention to your feet, feeling them touch the earth, and that will ground you. So those are just a couple of ways.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. That was a great
question. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great question.
I love sharing knowledge in whatever way I can.
Oh, you have so much to offer, Cathi. It's just really
thank you.
Beautiful. You have taken so many different modalities, and you have so much life experience in your different coaching modalities and healing modalities. You've got something for everything.
Yeah, I kind of wear a lot of hats. That's my Gemini rising and my I have a lot of Gemini in my chart, and we like different things. So, but when we learn things, my Virgo in me makes me learn them thoroughly. So it's not like just splitting from one thing to another. It's going to one thing. I'm in a transformational coaching certification right now, kind of another level to my coaching, to learn more tools and techniques. So, it's not just bopping around and saying, oh, I took this little course or that little course. It's focusing on one thing at a time, but doing it thoroughly. That's kind of me. That's the way I am.
Well, I've certainly witnessed that in you and appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Much love.
Much love to you.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to ask any questions? Or I can talk a little bit too about some of the other highlights of the class.
Unmute yourself if you have a question. Do you have a little journey or something for us today, Cathi?
Sure, if you want to close your eyes, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so my journeys, I channeled them. They're all pretty much channeled. This one will come right off the top of my head from my angels and guides. I don't know what's going to come through, so let's just close our eyes and see what happens. This is specifically for the group today. I want everybody to take a gentle breath in, gentle now, and hold it for a moment. And then just let it flow like a waterfall, just flowing over you of just crystal clear, pure, room temperature water. So you're not cold. It comes over and it just flushes through your body and into Mother Earth. If you're sitting, I'd like you to just bring your attention to the soles of your feet. And if you're laying down, still bring your attention to the soles of your feet and let Mother Earth touch your feet with her hands. Just let her reach up. And as she touches your feet, I want you to see her gently pulling rich white roots from the soles of your feet right into her heart and soul. So you're very grounded. You're connected to Mother Earth, all of her nourishment and her beauty, her support. Take another nice deep breath into Mother Earth, please. Above you now, you see this golden umbrella, the golden umbrella of spirit. This is the divine umbrella of spirit over you, the golden arches right over you. Father, Mother, God, angels, saints, ascended masters, all of the divine. They look down upon you now adoringly. They let you know how cherished and loved you really are. They hope and pray that you know how worthy you are. And they want to help you with this. So they send this rich golden beam of light down through your crown, gently touching upon those 32 mental plates at the same time, moving down through the mental plates very gently, very slowly, all the way down, cleansing, clearing, opening you to receive, flowing down now through your throat chakra, the whole upper part of your body now, golden light flowing down through your arms and your hands, torso, front and back, all of your chakras, all the way down, down, all the way to the root. So from the top of your head, all the way down to the root chakra, you are filled with rich, golden, abundant, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I deserve all the goodness in life, and I embrace it now. And it moves through your cells, all the fluids of your body, your DNA, into your heart, into your soul. Your heart begins to open and expand. It fills with trust and faith and the knowledge and wisdom that there is so much beauty and light still to come in your life. That life is an adventure and you're on this beautiful adventure, this path of grace. We use the path of grace a lot. We can step on it and walk, take the hand of our angels and all the divine and walk the path of grace each day. And then from your heart chakra, it moves deep into your soul, and your soul vibrates with this golden light because your soul knows exactly what to do with the light. And your soul is here to encourage you to be all that you were meant to be. And that creative light from the soul begins to expand out. And it moves out into your auric field now. And all 12 layers of your aura are vibrating with this rich, golden, abundant, I am worthy, I am beautiful, I deserve the very best in the goodness of life. Take a breath in. Ooh, see your beautiful aura expand even more with this light. Oh, it's radiating through all the layers. And then we let it be there. Our beautiful light body has expanded greatly. And we bring our attention back to the root chakra. And this beautiful light flows down from the root between our legs, down between the knee chakras, into our earth star below our feet, and back into Mother Earth. And Mother Earth smiles, and Father Sky smiles. And this beautiful figure 8 begins to build from Mother Earth to Father Sky. And it comes up from Mother Earth, and its rich amber golden light mixes with the golden light of the divine umbrella of spirit, and it comes up around the top of our head and down again into Mother Earth, and it's circulating all through our aura and around us. And it takes a life of its own, so it's just moving with ease and with grace. And you're just saying yes and letting it do its thing. And it's balancing you. And it's encouraging you. And it's letting you know that no matter what you're going through at this very moment, that there is a light at the end of that tunnel, and there is a lesson and a growth and an expansion and a wisdom and a beauty and a light. And you, being here today, have stepped into that light. And you, being here today, have said yes. Yes to all that is coming your way that is beautiful and rejuvenating and joyful from this life, from past lives, from future lives. And you sit now for a moment and you just feel your whole body radiating with that light. It's everywhere. And if you're sitting in a special room of your house, it's filling the room. It's so big and so bright and so beautiful. It's expanded from your aura all the way out into your room, and it's clearing and cleansing that room. You are clear and cleansed. The room is clear and cleansed. The path is there for you. The opportunities that come your way are put in your place for a reason. Let go of the fear. Let go of the what ifs. Let go of the past. Forgive the past. You know, forgiveness equals freedom. When you think of forgiveness that way, wouldn't you want to forgive? Forgiveness is freedom. So as we're on this beautiful path of grace, the light surrounds us and moves through us. Father Sky, Mother Earth, connected. A rich golden beam comes down from Father Sky into your third chakra. A beautiful beam of golden light comes up from Mother Earth into your third chakra. It begins to circulate in a clockwise direction. The rich golden light. The I am worthy light. The I am presence light. The I can do it, I believe in me light. And it circulates in that third chakra center, and it begins to expand out until once again your whole entire aura is filled with light. You have become one with the light. So let's just sit for a moment. Let's allow the light to move wherever it needs to go in our bodies. bathing the physical, the emotional, the mental, and spiritual bodies. You are glowing at this moment. You are glowing with light, light from the divine. So just feel it now, wherever you're tingling. I know I'm tingling all over. Just let that beauty and that light be within you and around you 24/7. One of the reasons we're here today, one of the reasons I created this workshop is to help people to get to the light, to their potential, to their beauty, to recognize it, to see it, to feel it, to live it. Choose to live it. Choose to live and be the light. Nice breath in now. Let it flow down gently through all of your chakras, deep into Mother Earth. Mother Earth again, holding the soles of your feet, bringing you deep into her heart and soul. Father Sky adorning you with blessings. You are relaxed. You are refreshed. You are rejuvenated. It is so, and so it is. Amen. Take a few minutes, just begin to feel your feet on the ground, your bottom on the seat. You are in perfect balance and harmony at this moment. Take your time. Wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch a little bit, coming back more and more. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, feeling refreshed and renewed. Well, I needed that. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Ooh. I'm
Oh,
still tingling.
wow.
Ah,
I feel so deeply peaceful and relaxed.
wow.
Body is relaxed. My emotions are humming with bliss. My mind is quiet. This is the benefit of clearing those 32 mental plates and
Oh
connecting
gosh, yes.
with our expanded selves, with the divine energy and the earthly energy. That was so fabulous.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, this is Lord Diane. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Hello, my
I'm doing
friend.
pretty good. Hi, Kimberly. That was so awesome. You said a magic word, full potential.
Full potential.
Right. And I turned my audio on to ask if I took this course, would it help me to reach my full potential? I'm a spiritual coach and I do energy work, but I know that I haven't reached my full potential.
So what are you waiting for? Let's do it. Let's just do it. Just do it. Let's just do it. It's so worth it.
Okay, can you look at my energy or feel it? And
I see your picture and I'm smiling because you're glowing. You're such a pretty lady.
Thank you. That's the beautiful part.
You know what you have? You have this very curious inner child. Beautiful, curious inner child that wants to experience everything.
I do.
So let yourself experience it. Let that fear, let's let the fear go. I mean, we all have it. I have it. Everybody has it. Okay. It's part of the human experience. And yet, how many times does it really get in our way of our joy, and it's there for a reason, but there's that excess and we don't need the excess. And one of the mental plates does clear fear, of course. So fear and panic and and anxiety. Those are part of the mental plate. So we can really clear that out.
And it would ease, would it help, like, let's say, help your path flow more instead of being a struggle to flow smoothly?
I can attest to that, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That's one thing it definitely does do.
Mhm.
It opens another door.
Okay.
Yes.
And then after
won't-
this course, you can go further, or do the doors just keep opening, or what?
The sky's the limit. You can go as far as you want. It's all, once we clear the blockages to, the fears and what's in our way and the past life stuff and pulling in the better stuff, and, the doors start to open like crazy, and you just have to keep saying, yes, 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 yes.
I would not mind that at all. I would
Yeah.
not mind.
So you're here for a reason today, whatever that is. I would love to have you join us. That's totally up to you, but I do guarantee you that there will be some wonderful shifts that come from your participation, and then doing the homework for the 30 days. So that's important. This is not, now I'm going to tell you, nothing's a magic fix, but with intention and commitment, things start to shift right from that moment on. Once you have intention that you're ready to shift, and once you have the commitment, I'm going to commit to that class and do it, everything shifts. It has to. That's just the law of the universe. That's
Well,
not my law. Yeah.
I hear you, but that's one of my biggest issues. I'll start things, but I do not complete it. So,
So you're going to do that now, right? You're going to complete it now, right?
well, I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, yes, you
So this is
do.
what I'm saying.
Yes, you do. Because
There
you know
may
what?
be a blockage or something that prevents me from completing things.
Yeah, it's a little bit of fear of success. So it could
That's
be from past lives. Maybe you were, something happened in a past life where you were scolded badly for, being successful, or, I'll tell you, I had yeah, it can be that. So, I guarantee you will get some promising movement from, working with me if you choose. Even from today, some of the stuff we did today will help you move.
But I have to do 30 days, you said.
Oh,
Yeah,
have to.
Yeah.
So Lord IL, so here's the huge opportunity. This issue that you don't complete things is popped up
Right.
for a reason. It's begging you to help. And within this little course, 2.5 hours on Saturday, plus the 15 minutes a day of prayers, within that little course is everything that you need to go into your past lives, to clear that out of your past lives, to clear it out of your mental plates, and to harvest the power and the energy of completion, to harvest the power and energy of shift out of that old pattern. And you'll have the 2 weeks with us in the circle, and you can continue on in the circle beyond 2 weeks, but just Cathi and I might not be in there every day. So there will be the other people in the class. We'll have our classmates in there for 2 weeks, sharing the experience and asking questions. And so you have the support to do it every day and to move the energy to help you remove this issue of not completing and enter a new way of living, a new potential of the power of completion.
Most
Okay.
definitely.
I'm in. You'll see me Saturday.
Excellent, excellent. So
I'm
I've
excited
put,
for
I've
you.
put
I'm
in the chat
excited.
room. Oh, good. Oh, good. I've put in the chat room how to register.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bring in here a screenshot of what the page looks like to help you out here. Whoops, that's not it. Whoops. Whoa, go away. Where did that go? That's not the one.
Isn't that the one that says enroll now? No?
Are you seeing enroll now?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to make it bigger. Yeah, enroll in course.
There, oh, there. Okay, sorry about
Yeah.
that. had the wrong thing up there. I didn't mean to reveal my other stuff on my desktop there. So the Akashic Record Healing 2, you just click this link and enroll in the course. And there's lots of good information for you here on what we're doing in this class. So you'll be able to see what we're doing. We're going deeper into the Akashic Records. We're connecting with past lives where we were happier, wealthier, more prosperous, where we could complete things, where we were expressing our full potential. We'll be aligning our body, mind, emotions, and spirit with what we want to create, and pulling forth the power from our Akashic record to actually create that. So it's pretty incredible. Oh, then we're going to connect with some crystals. Kathy's bringing in some crystal
Oh,
magic.
yeah, we have some crystal energy to work with too. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there's so many good things.
And you're going to do a crystal bowl meditation journey, aren't you, with us? Are you doing a bowl meditation?
I have the awakening. I have a couple of bowls here. I have my big crystal tone bowl, which brings in grounding, and oh, it's just beautiful. And then I have my lighter crystal pyramid and my crystal awakening bowl. So we're going to use some of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So
Yep.
on this site, you can preview. I've put in a few things for you to be able to preview. So there's some fun things that you can peek into there. And so then there's a single payment and 2 payments to make it easy, to make it affordable. So 2 payments.
Is priced very affordably. You know, when I do these kind of trainings in person, they are more than this. Yeah, and a lot of times I'll do one-on-one with people, and that's going to be more than this, because this is group. So group, we can give people more of a discount. So I'm just really happy I can bring it out into the world. I lost my picture. Somehow my picture's gone, so I can't see me.
I'm having trouble. I did something and I'm having trouble getting out of this screen share.
I think that's why. Yeah, it's okay.
That's my fault.
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to fix it now.
I know what I look like. It's okay.
Anyway, I'm trying to get out of this screen share. There we go. There. So we should see everybody here. And I've got the chat. Can you see all of us now?
I can just see you.
Oh, well.
I'm missing.
I know. Okay, here, let me give this a try.
I'm in the Akashic Records at the moment, doing a little mining.
Oh, you're supposed to be here with me. I don't know what I did, but I goofed up somehow.
Oh, that's all right, as long as they can hear me.
Yeah.
Anybody
Anyway,
have any
I goofed up
questions?
somehow.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all right. No worries.
Yeah. Beautiful.
They still hear me, right? That's what's important.
Yes, Pat's saying yes. Yes.
Okay, good. Any other questions? Anybody have anything they'd like to
I can
to
see you
ask?
too. I can see you. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you, Pat. Appreciate that. So you can unmute yourself, ask a question, ask in the chat. I can see my chat.
I want to thank her again for her. I felt more balanced when I walked.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm
Because you
so
were.
grateful for this blessing. I get blessings a lot.
Good.
And I'm so grateful for you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
Thank you so
Grateful
much.
for you too. Beautiful. Okay, well, I think that brings us to the end. So, oh, beautiful. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. So that brings us to the end of our chat today. You can go to our website, which I put into the chat room. You can click on the link and see more about the class and ask questions. If you have any questions, you can email me the questions and we'll answer them for you. So we hope to see you day after tomorrow, Saturday, in the class with us, and then for the 2 weeks that follow in the circle, the support circle. So Thank you so much, Cathi, for being with us today, for that amazing meditation, for sharing that with us.
Oh, good, good. Go back and listen to it again. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and listen to it again.
I am too. I'm going to edit it out. I'm going to edit it out for us all so that I'll put it in our resources section.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let me just end with a little prayer. That'd be okay?
Please.
So we want to thank, I want to thank Kimberly for being here and offering this through me. I want to thank all the people that came to listen and that are going to listen to it. And I want to thank Divine Spirit, the angels, saints, ascended masters, all of the divine, Father, Mother, God, the Akash, all of the beautiful resources that we have, that we're finding more and more ways to connect with them and work with them. And they are so delighted. And we are delighted that we have them in our lives, and we thank them. And I want to just say that it is my pleasure to be a facilitator, a healer, and a person that can, you know, do her best to try to make a difference in the world. Thank you, God, for giving me the gifts to do that. And I wish you all a happy, healthy, prosperous, and uplifting rest of your day. And so it is. Amen.
And so it is. Amen. Thank you so much, Cathi and Pat,
Welcome.
and everyone who was with us today. I'm so delighted. Paola, Rosie, Lord Ayel, everyone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Bye.
Beautiful. Bye. Hey, Cathi. Hello.